This week, we got our first glimpse of NFL action with lots of teams opening their games with Week 1 starters. Coaches want their players to get comfortable with their systems and practice game speed reps to work out any kinks. This doesn't mean that if a player has a bad game or a bad play, that they need to be thrown out to the wolves, but on the other hand, if someone made one good throw or catch, it also doesn't mean he's the best player in the league all of a sudden either. These guys are all freak athletes. They can make things happen. But let's talk about a few players. First, Zach Preseason Wilson. Yes, that's his new nickname given by myself. If you don't remember, this guy is a rookie. He tore up the preseason and everyone was ready to knight him as the next superstar QB of the future. Just 2 seasons later, he is the backup to Aaron Rodgers, which isn't shameful. I mean, it is Aaron Rodgers. However, this guy seems to thrive in meaningless football. Wilson went 14 for 20 for 123 yards and a touchdown, remaining sharp in his limited playing time. Justin Fields went 3 for 3 for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns for a perfect 158.3 passer rating. Of his 3 throws, it was a combined total of 7 air yards, as the 2 touchdowns came from screen passes to newcomer receiver DJ Moore and running back Khalil Herbert. I won't say anything more about Fields, as you'll have to stay tuned for a video later this week about our expectations for the Bears QB. Last but not least is quarterback CJ Stroud for the Texans. Let's not panic about him struggling in his first preseason action in the NFL. QB is hard and he has a lot to learn coming from Ohio State, where he played with some of the best receivers in the game today in Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. He has all the intangibles to become a long-time starter in the NFL. The fantasy football community is already talking players up after just 1 preseason game. It's quite funny how such a small sample size changes our views and opinions on players, teams, and even coaches. Is there any player you think will become a Hall of Famer one day? Any busts? Let us hear some of your bold and spicy claims down below.